Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of the 4-Minute Gourmet. I'm Mark and this is our new co-host for the season, Joanna. Joanna, you're from where?
The Dominican Republic.
Wonderful, and you're a student at Wilkes University?
Yes.
Fantastic.
And I love it.
Wonderful, I'm glad. And hopefully we're going to kind of teach you how to cook. Do you like to cook?
I actually do like to cook. I think it's very interesting.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're going to try to get you up to speed and show you a couple simple kind of gourmet-like items that we can do.
Okay.
So I decided that what we would do this time around is a nice Cuban press sandwich. So what we're going to do is we're going to assemble this sandwich and then we're going to put it in the press and we're going to let it cook in the press. So it should be a lot of fun. And so far, here's what I've done. I've taken a nice piece of crusty bread, I've split it in half, and I put mustard on both sides. And then our basic ingredients for this are some roast pork, some pickles, and these happen to be sweet pickles. Usually traditional Cuban sandwich uses dill pickles, and also some Swiss cheese, and we're going to add some ham. Would you like to add some ham onto the sandwich? Sure. That's great. That'd be the pork, but we can use extra pork. That's good. That's good. Good,
Okay.
good. And then the ham. Perfect. Right on top.
Okay, right on top.
Either. Yep. Perfect.
Either?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. And we want it pretty cheesy, I think. So shall we add a little bit of extra cheese?
Yeah.
That's what I would say. All right. So there we go. And we have the sandwich assembled. Now all we're going to do is take it and we're going to, with a little luck, press it together like that. And this is actually going to go right into our panini press, which we have already put together. And oops, we're going to push that down there like that. We're going to shove that in just a little bit, make sure that the lid hits it evenly, and we're going to press it down. And we're set. We're going to let that go for just a little while, and as soon as that gets warmed on the inside and get some nice grill marks on the outside, we'll be ready to go. We'll check it out. We'll cut it and see how it is. Now, if you don't happen to have one of these presses, what you can do is you can actually put it in a frying pan and make sure you either put butter or some olive oil on both outsides so it doesn't stick. And then you can actually take a cast iron pan and set it on top as you're cooking it, and that'll actually press it down, because the idea is to try to get that sandwich to get nice and pressed and get that cheese to melt.
Okay.
So we're going to let that work for just a little while, and we'll get back to you and we'll take a look, see what that looks like. All right, and now that we had the sandwich in the press for just a little while, we're going to open that up, and it looks like we have some nice grill marks on there. I'm going to sneak in there with a spatula, and I'm going to pull that out. And what we want to do is we're going to cut that in a couple of different directions. Now this is going to be pretty hot for the time being, but any questions?
Yeah, as a college student, where can I actually buy these ingredients?
Well, you know what, you can go a lot of places, and remember, we're only dealing with ham. You can get that at just about any deli. And the sliced pickles, you can get them pre-sliced already, a whole bunch of different brands, so they're relatively easy to find. Really the toughest thing to find is the roast pork that's sliced and so on. And actually I happened to get this at Wegmans, not that we're necessarily endorsing Wegmans, but they happen to have it and it's close by, so if you're a Wilkes student and you really want to do this, you can very easily get it at Wegmans. So, all right, so now I think is the moment of truth. Do you want to try to taste that?
Yeah, I want to try to taste this.
Do you want to maybe use a fork and a knife, or?
I can actually take it with my.
All right, go for it. Just don't burn yourself, and we'll see.
No, actually,
we'll see
it's not that hot. Now that I actually.
Excellent. We'll see how it goes with the new co-host.
Mmm.
Excellent. That was the best I've heard for a very long time. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm going to give it a try, but I think we're just about out of time, so I'm going to say goodbye for the 4-Minute Gourmet. I'm Mark.
Joanna.
We'll see you next time. Take care.